Okay, in this section of the course, we're going to start downloading Metasploitable 2, which is, as you know, this is where we're going to be. This is going to be our hacking machine. So I already have Metasploitable 2 downloaded, but I'm going to show you where you can get it. So if I go to Kali course, for example, I have already downloaded Metasploitable. It comes as a zip file, so you will need 7 zip to unpack, and then it will look like this, like it will look like Metasploitable like that. And then when you download it, you unpack it, and then it will look like this. And from there, we're going to create a new machine. So let me close this. Let me close this. Let me open my VirtualBox, and I already have Kali Linux. Okay, I have Kali Linux. So let me erase this so I can show you how it's done. So remove everything. Okay. Now, supposedly after you download it, for example, you're gonna go to machines. You press a machine, and then you create new, and that's how you're gonna create your machine. So over here we're gonna say Metasploitable 2, for example. But since I already got the name, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Leave it like that. Just for this demonstration purpose. I'm gonna leave it in the default folders. We're not gonna use ISO because, like we mentioned, we're gonna use this Metasploitable already installer, right? This one. So we're not gonna use that. So okay, on that, then we go over here. You say Linux, and then okay, see on automatic it picks it up, and then it says nothing over here. Specify virtual hardware. Over here, for Metasploitable, it works only with one gigabyte, and I only use one CPU for this because I only need the IP in order to do my testing there. I'm not gonna be really working in there, so we leave it like that. Now over here, we're not gonna create a virtual hard disk because we're gonna go over here and use an existing hard disk file. So in this case, we go over here, and we say add, and after that you go where you have your Metasploitable. In my case, I have it in Kali Linux, so I open Metasploitable. I open it like that, and here it is. Okay, so if I press twice, it will open. So I close this. After it's closed, I finish, and look, I have Metasploitable that because I have this is the one I already have. So that's how you do it. And then after you have it set up, before you run it, you go to settings. In my case, in this case, I'm going to be using network adapter. I'm going to be using, in my case, I'm going to be using a bridge adapter because I already had it set it up in a way like I was playing on the last video. So you can press OK like that, OK like that, and then from there on you just start the machine like that. Okay, like this Metasploitable, the one that I already have, I got to set it up so only Kali can do connections with this machine. So it's not, since it's in my local network as another computer, as another device, I have it set it up so it doesn't connect with nobody outside. Like you cannot go to internet and nothing like that because I'm not going to use it for that purpose. I'm going to use it for the purpose of doing pen testing on this machine. So that's when it started up. And remember to open it is MSF admin, okay? So like that, MSF admin, like this. Enter MSF admin. It won't, in password you don't see it, but it's right. So like that. So if I say if config like this, this is machine 20. So I'm going to be using this IP to do my pen testing on, okay? So let me close this for the moment because I'm not going to use it. I got the other one, and now, okay, let's close it. You shouldn't save it. I don't save, but in this case, I wasn't paying attention. But in this case, I'm going to remove it because I don't need that. I already have, like I said, mine set up. So remove. And this is the one I use, okay? This. But before I open this, while I'm teaching you, let me open my Kali, the one I'm going to be working on. That will be the hacker machine, and this will be the victim or the objective machine. Now, I was telling you that to download, you go to Metasploitable like that, and when you press Metasploitable, it will be different. But they created this, so you press here, and then you go to source. Forge.net like that, and from there you can download it. Like over here, you can download it. Okay, you can download it from there. I'm gonna cancel because I don't need it right now. So cancel. But after you download it, I'm not gonna. Sorry about that. My little girl came to my room and gave me some ice cream. Sorry about that. Anyway, so after you go over here, you download it. After download it, then you save it on whatever you want to save it. In my case, I have it. So let me put it in. So here's Kali. Okay, now we're gonna go into this. This is the machine that we use. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and start my Metasploitable machine. So I place, as you can see, I go to settings and I show you I have a networks, like a bridge adapter, see, network. And then over here, like I was telling, I only use one CPU and 1 gigabyte of memory. So you can know how it goes. Okay, no problem. Now video memory, you can push it like that so it's quick and check. Okay, now you can start Metasploitable, like I was mentioning. And Metasploitable is going to be our target machine. This is where we're going to do our pen testing. This is like in real life. This Metasploitable is a vulnerable software operating system. It has apps. It has different vulnerabilities that we're going to go through. So okay. So before I enter, I want to check what's my IP over here, and I know what it is, but I want you to do the same like that. So I know mine is 35. So that when I do my scanning, I already have it set it up over here. I have it set up. So let's put the password MSF admin like that. So password MSF admin like that. Now if we go if config like that, you will notice that it's 18. Okay. So that's the IP I'm going to be doing my pen testing on. 18. So you can. So let's do Nmap. So Nmap. I can do sudo Nmap like that. Just sudo Nmap, so you can see how, because we're going to be working with Nmap. And right now it's scanning, an aggressive scan. It's scanning everything. On the next section of this course, we're going to talk about Nmap, how with all the commands that we usually use and everything. For the moment, we're going to cut it there because this is an aggressive scan, so it takes a little while. But we're going to go through all different. There we go, it's finished. And as you can see, it tells you everything you need to know about the target that you're scanning. See, vulnerabilities, what ports are open, and stuff like that. Okay, we're going to talk about it more on the next video. Okay, for the moment, that's it. Peace out, brother. Peace out.
Greetings. We are from the future. Everything is going to be all right. The future is a beautiful place, but you'll need some training in order to inhabit it. In the future, technology evolves faster than any human mind can think. When the singularity occurred, we became like gods, able to create entire worlds in the blink of an eye. Every thought had drastic immediate impact. All of our dreams became a reality. But so did our nightmares. The future became a battle of ideas. We had to learn to direct our minds to prevent dark psychological forces from destroying all of us. Now, with every new world we create, we summon the sacred imperative for life. Let there be light. 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 How can we be from the future, you might ask? Let us explain. Plants harvest light with near perfect efficiency. But this is impossible under classical physics. Along the way to the photosynthesizing core, photons of light should collide with other particles, but they don't. A photon reaching the core is as likely to succeed as you sprinting blindfolded through a dense forest, reaching the center without striking a single tree. Plants are engaged in a kind of miracle. The plant puts the photon into a state of quantum superposition, multiplying it by every route that photon could possibly take. Imagine blindly sprinting through a forest, being multiplied into every one of the billions of possible paths. If any one of your possibilities were observed hitting a tree, the superposition would collapse, and that would be your final outcome. But the plant patiently refuses to observe any of these casualties, while at its heart it continues to sing, "Let there be light. Let 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 there be light." When any of the possibilities finally reaches the core without fail, only that winner is observed. All the other possibilities disappear. The winner is transmitted back through time, from the future, and becomes the only possibility that ever existed. This is how photons reach the plant's core with impossible precision. This is how you and every organism in existence overcame the massive improbabilities of life. This is how we are from the future. This is how you will become the light of the world, as we invoke the sacred imperative together. Let there be light. 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 Let there be light.